Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another class. Some yoga. We're working into the hips areas and into lower back. So if you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, let your arms rest onto your thighs. Use this to give you an assist. Lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, and lift chest. Activate your feet, spread toes, spread the balls of your feet. And then give yourself a moment or two just to feel yourself landing on your mat. Giving yourself time to let go from much of what has been your day so far. So as you go through your class today, keeping the focus on yourself, try to not allow yourself to be distracted and stay within your own limits. So if you're pushing through into a pose that's causing you a lot of pain or discomfort, then ease back from that. I will be guiding through demonstrations and looking up and seeing how you're doing in the poses. Take a deep breath. And exhale. With each breath, feel for connecting with the sensations that comes up for you. So working with the emotional, physical sensations that comes up today. So breathe in deeply. And exhale. On your next breath from your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, pull belly in. Now breathe in. As you inhale, lengthen your lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, feel for that release as you let go. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh just above the knee and then reach your heels away from you. If you can, if you have that flexibility, bring your right foot forward so that the right foot is under your thigh and knee. And then fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril, breathing for 5. Use your ring finger to block left nostril, both nostrils are blocked, and you're holding the breath. Hold for 20. So your feet are active, your spine is long. Exhale through your right nostril, exhale for 10. Exhale till empty, then breathe through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold the breath for 20. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And then release. And change the cross of your legs. shoelace with your right foot over your left. You're reaching heels away from you. That's a difficult reach. Then the foot is onto the calf or the foot to the floor or onto a block. If you can, ease your right foot forward so the foot is on your thigh and knee. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand and use your ring finger to block your right nostril. Breathe through the left nostril for 10, for 5. Block both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale, right nostril, exhale for 10. Now breathe through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale through your left nostril for 10. And then release. Your spinal twist, bringing your left foot on top of your right thigh by your hip crease. If this is difficult for you onto your knees, you can stay in cross-leg seated position or place a block or a roll under your left thigh knee, especially if this hurts into your knees. You can place a strap onto your left ankle and then move the strap towards your right hip. Bring your left arm around, so the left hand is aligned with sacrum, or bring the hand all the way around and tuck it onto your right thigh hip, or you may be able to take hold of your foot or the strap if you're using a strap. Round down into sit bones, breathe in and reach your right arm across your left thigh. As you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale as you twist. As you inhale, feel as if you're moving belly away from your left thigh. Keeping the spine long. Exhale as you twist to the left. One more breath, pressing down into sit bone. And then breathe in, lengthen up. Vertebrae by vertebrae as you lengthen up. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, release. Shoelace pose with your left foot over your right thigh by your knee. Again, you can ease your right foot out. That's a difficult reach. Again, make the adjustments so you're working in what feels right for you today. Bring your right hand by right hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. Press down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching, the left arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is to the floor. Your left foot is pressing against your left arm, either the forearm, wrist, or your tricep, not your elbow. Press down into left sit bone. Breathe in, lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back to floor as you fold towards your left foot. Now breathe as you breathe in, lift out of your right side. And exhale, you fold into that left foot. Breathe to lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. And coming up, twisting shoelace towards your left thigh. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand away from the hip, about 12, 15 inches away from the hip. As you breathe in, you're reaching, your right arm is up, opening side ribs. As you breathe out, the hand is to the floor. Now breathe to lower back and spread the breath into lower back. And exhale as you fold towards your left thigh. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Coming into a forward bend. So bring your hands by hips. Press down into sit bones, breathe in, lift up, lengthen spine. And exhale as you fold over your left shin. On your next breath, feel for moving belly away from your pelvic bone. Lead with chest on exhale as you fold. Now breathe. As you breathe, spread your ribs out wide to armpits. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. And ease all the way on back up. And change sides. Half lotus. Bringing your right foot onto your left thigh by your hip. You're using the strap. You're bringing the strap onto your right foot and then move the strap towards your left hip. Then your right hand is lined up with sacrum, or if you're going further, bring it all the way around onto hip or clothing or a strap. You may be able to take hold of your foot. Inhale, reach your left arm is up. And exhale, bring your left arm across your right thigh, using the press against the thigh to traction. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Keep the length. As you exhale, twist to the right. Breathe in and expand your ribs. Feel your ribs, they open to the side. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, feel as if you're sending your right thigh bone away from hip bone. Now breathe. As you breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. Keep inhaling. As you lift out of your mid back, keep inhaling. As you lift out of your upper back. And exhale as you twist to the right. And inhale, release. Shoelace pose, twisting towards your left foot. So bring your right foot onto your left thigh, just above the knee. Make any adjustments so that you feel this opening in hips rather than into knees. Twisting towards the foot. So bring your left hand by hip and then reach the hand away from the hip. Press your right sit bone back to floor. As you breathe in, reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hands to the floor. Foot presses against your arm, not your elbow. Now breathe, feel for moving belly away from right thigh. And exhale as you fold towards your left foot, send your right thigh away towards the right. Press back into sit bone. As you breathe, keep lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, folding towards your left foot. Now breathe to sternum, chest lifts. As you exhale, fold and send your right sit bone back to floor. Inhale, release. Then ease on up, twisting shoelace towards your right thigh. Right hand is by right hip. Reach the hand about 12, 15 inches away from the hip. Left sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in, reaching your left arm up, opening side ribs. As you breathe out, the hand is to the floor. As you breathe, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. Exhale, fold over your right thigh. As you breathe, breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, fold. One more breath, breathe to heart. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Forward bend in shoelace. So hands by hips, sit those presses down, breathe in, lifting, lengthening up. And exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin, both feet active. Now breathe, keep, as you inhale, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. As you breathe out, let your body just melt forward. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way, coming all the way on back up. Now down onto your backs for your abdominal sequence. Today start with elbow to knee. So you're lie down onto your backs. If your back is tweaky, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. So your pose will be as you press your lower back to floor, inhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. You exhale, you curl your tailbone up, you reach your elbows to left knee and belly's in. You can go further, you lift your right foot up, and if you can go further, straighten the leg. Keep reaching your elbows up and back. So you're opening into the lower side ribs and lower back. Inhale to center and exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Your back is not tweaky. You're lifting your feet off the floor. The knees are bent, knees aligned with hips. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed. Feet are active. From here, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel for moving each toe away from each other as you reach your right thigh away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to your right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left thigh forward, spread the toes, now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, and reach your right leg forward. Now feel for squeezing as if your right thigh is moving towards your left thigh. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Feel the energy of the inner thigh, inner calf, ankle as you stretch your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to left knee. Now reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are away from floor. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Back traction. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Place your right hand onto right thigh, heel of hands by hip crease. Curl tailbone up. Send your thigh away from hip. Reach your left elbow up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Your back is tweaking. Keep your right foot to the floor. As you curl tailbone up, press your left hand onto left thigh, and then traction your thigh away from you. Reach your right elbow up to sky. Feet are active. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Right hand is onto right thigh. Heel of hands by hip crease. Curl tailbone up. Send your right thigh forward. Reach your left elbow up. Lift your chest. Shoulder blades are away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left thigh, heel of hands by hip crease. Curl tailbone up, traction your left thigh forward, feet are active. Reach your right elbow up, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Give yourself a moment and notice how your body feels. Feel this into belly, into hips. Let your soles of your feet to come together so the knees are out to the side. And just feel for breathing into hips, lower back, and into pelvis. And then from here, use your hands and draw your feet together, knees together. Set up for your next pose today, which is frog. Frog lifting through or straddle lifting through. So straddle, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck, and your legs are reaching out towards the side. If you're doing frog, your knees are bent, heels are aligned with knees, toes are flexed to shins. You can move to the wall and have the soles of your feet up against the wall in this pose. From here, you press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. Keep feeling for moving out with the ball of your feet. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now lengthen your legs out towards the side. Reach your elbows up, unlocking low shoulders and lower back. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and lengthen your legs out towards the side. Curl pubic bone to navel. Reach your elbows up, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows straight up. Move your chin away from chest. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Curl pubic bone to navel. Pull belly in.
Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bring your hands by the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose today is bridge with a roll. So the roll is placed between your thighs. Draw your heels back towards your sit bones and then brush down with fingertips, brush your heels with fingertips. Let your arms relax by your side, the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, move chin to chest to chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up, away from the floor. Gentle squeeze onto the roll. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in, glide your side ribs away from the hips. Feel the ribs as if they move up towards your armpits. And exhale, push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. Now breathe in, breathe to belly, move belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm lifts, chest moves to chin. And exhale, as you lift up, send the thighs and knees away from you. Relax your throat, and then breathe to lower back, your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. One more breath, breathe to heart, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you go all the way on down to the floor. Keep the tilt until you're down. From here, line down, back traction with Uddiyana. So bring the soles of your feet together, the knees are out towards the side. Your hands are onto your thighs by your hip crease. You'll be tractioning your thighs away from you. So your pose here is you take a deep breath into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And exhale completely. Chin tucks in, belly pulls back, spreading the ribs. Use your hands and traction thighs away from you. Belly pulls in more. You'll feel you're opening into lower back, opening into hips and pelvis as your diaphragm spreads. Relax your belly and then breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And then exhale. Exhaling completely. Chin tucks in. Now pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Your thighs are lengthening. Your hands are pressing onto thighs. Feel the release into lower back, into side ribs, into belly. And release. If you get a choking sensation, just relax and let go, then breathe. Last one in this, deep breath. And exhale. Tuck the chin in, pull your belly in. Belly's all the way in. Hands are pressing against the thighs. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep hollowing your belly out. And release. Roll to your right side. Left hand is to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up, and use your right hand to support your head and your neck as you come all the way on. So your next pose today, coming into a dolphin sequence. You do dolphin, splash breath, and you can do dolphin splash breath with one leg up. If you're not doing splash breath, then do dolphin, aim for 5 breaths, both feet onto the floor, and then dolphin, one leg up, aim for 5 breaths, up to 5 breaths, one leg up, and then puts down the other leg up. And if you're doing flash prep, pretty much the same. So just demonstrate those poses, and then you can have a go.
Measuring up, your hands onto your biceps, your elbows are to the floor. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers or clasp your hands, especially if your shoulders tweaky or if your wrists are feeling not so strong today. Neck, shoulders relax. You breathe to upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. Everyone breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs, you're spreading the upper back. And as you exhale, pull your belly in as you reach your sit bones away from you. Now breathe as you breathe, the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you reach back, reach your heels to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. Breathe to side ribs. Feel your lungs as they open to the side. And exhale, reach back. You're pushing the floor away. Deep breath, breathe to heart. And exhale as you reach back. If you're working with one leg up, press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you exhale, reach back. If you're working with dolphin splash prep, you're coming down onto knees and then place your left hand onto the floor. Measure up for dolphin. Left hand is to the floor. Bring your right hand back so the right hand is just ahead of your knee. Your right elbow and wrist are aligned. The neck and shoulders are relaxed. From here, as you breathe, breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. Tuck your right elbow in, and ensure that your elbow and wrist are aligned. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. If you're in flash prep and you want to work with one leg up, press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your left leg up, and exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Everyone breathe into your left hip. And exhale, send your left leg away from you. One more like this, deep breath. As you press your right foot to the floor, you're lengthening your left leg back. Deep inhale and exhale, lower your left foot to the floor. If you're in dolphin, working with one leg up, press your left foot to the floor, breathe and lift your right leg up. Exhale, reach it back. If you're in flash prep, come down onto knees and then change for the other side. Right hand is reaching forward. Left hand is tucked back so the hand is coming towards your knee. Bend the left elbow. The elbow and wrist are aligned. Breathe to upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. As you exhale, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Now breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs, your upper back spreads. As you exhale, push back, push the floor away. Keep your left elbow and wrist aligned. Working with one leg up in flash breath if you wish. Breathe in, press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Everyone breathe into that right hip, feel the moving right thigh away from pelvis. As you lengthen it back. Now breathe in, glide your right thigh away from right hip. And exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. If you're in flash breath, place your left hand back towards the front. And then breathe deeply, everyone. Exhale, release, coming down. Then the knees come all the way on down to the floor. And from there, come up to stand for your salutations. If your knees are tweaky, then use your towel, your blanket, or your folding mat to protect your knees. And then stand at the front of your mat. You're standing with your feet together or your feet They're about hip distance apart, especially if your back is tweaking today. You exhale, bring your hands together by your chest. Press your feet into the floor. Feel the weight of your body into the floor and grounded. And then breathe in, reach your arms out and up. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs as you stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees, exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in, elbows are bent all the way down. Cobra, inhale. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Elbows are reaching to hips. As you breathe out, lower down. Press it back, downward facing forward. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Release your back foot, push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, forward bend. Belly's in as you fold forward. Feet presses to the floor. Breathe in, stand up. Keep lifting the chest as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Lift your chest and reach your sit bones back. Exhale, forward bend, hands to the floor. Straighten the legs if you can, or the knees are slightly bent. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Push the floor away, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the foot forward, about 45 degrees angle. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Then reach back. Feel as if you're reaching heels away. Push the floor away on exhale as you lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches and then reach your heels to floor. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away in downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, knees are bent, breathe in, lift your chest. Reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. And exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor. Inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Left leg steps back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms straight out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Forward bend on exhale. As you breathe in, push the floor away as you come up to stand. Lift your chest, reach your arms up, lift your back ribs up. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, knees are bent, breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, lift chest away from thighs and knees. Exhale, step or float it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor.
And exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the right foot forward 45 degrees and then push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step back plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Up dog, breathe in, lift your chest, move your chest forward, knees are off the floor. Lengthen the legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away to reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Up dog, breathe in, move chest forward, lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels. Exhale, press it back, downward dog, wrap the shoulders, bend the elbows slightly, wrap the shoulders. On the breath, bend the knees. Inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, knees are bent, lift your chest. Reach your arms up, but let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor, breathe in, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Cobra or upward dog, breathe in. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Wrap the shoulders. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knee is to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward bend. Breathe in, lengthen, belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, push the floor away with your feet as you lift up. Lift your arms right up towards the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. And then give yourself, actually don't give yourself a moment, come straight into, come into horse stance for Agni Sara. So your knees are bent, your heels there about a couple of feet away from you, and your hands onto your thighs by your hip crease. Turn your knees further out if you can. So aim your knees for your second, third, or even fourth toe. And then feel as if you're sitting straight down. Don't stick your bum out, curl it under, and then sit. Bird wing, tuck your elbows in. And then as you inhale, draw your hands together. And as you exhale, open up, reach back, keep the elbows tucked in. And then breathe in. And then as you exhale, opening out. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale. And then exhale as you open up. Inhale. And then exhale. One more. Breathe in. And then exhale. And release. Heel toe feet together and stand at the front of your mat. Coming into your free pose vignettes, starting with chair pose, bend the knees, breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest moves forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior two. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is toward the short edge of the mat. Line up front heel with the arc of the back foot. Arms reach out to side. From here, bend the elbows. Your next pose is kite hawk. So as you inhale, press your feet to the floor, lift your chest, and then glide the shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders forward, neck relaxes. Push the floor away on inhale as you lift up. Glide the shoulders down, keep chest lifted. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, slightly roll chest forward. Roll the shoulders forward, breathe in, lift up. Glide the shoulders down, keeping chest lifted. And as you exhale, rolling the shoulders forward. Last one like this. Deep, deep breath. Rise up. Shoulders down, chest is lifted. You're lifting out of lower back. And then exhale, release, come up, reach your arms out to side. Extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm all the way around the back. Tuck it onto your left thigh back. Press your left foot to floor. As you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Anchor into your right foot, and then breathe in, lengthen through the whole of the right side of your body. And as you exhale, as you slightly roll your chest up towards the sky, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Now breathe in, glide your left ribs away from left hip. Keep feeling as if the ribs are coming into left armpit. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back towards your right heel. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your front foot. Pigeon is your next pose. So bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg if you can. Hands are under the shoulders. If your knees are tweaky, sit down and then fold. You're folding diagonally over your shin. Otherwise, square your hips up. As you reach back to right leg, breathe in, move belly, diaphragm, chest forward. And exhale, you're folding forward over your left shin. Now feet are active. Spread the toes. Spread the breath into back ribs. And exhale, as you fold forward, reach back into your right big toe. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, allowing your body to melt deeper into the pose. Belly pulls in, glide your left thigh forward as you reach your right thigh back. Now feel this, feel the sensations that are coming up for you as you're in the pose. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. One more breath. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders, curl the toes under and press back into plank. Reach your heels away from you. Push the floor away with hands. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest bridge forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches and then push the floor away. Bend the elbows, squeeze your elbows in for turbo dog. And then breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior 2. Left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heels align with the arc of the back foot, and your arms are reaching out to side. Bend the elbows, and then inhale, kite walk. Lift your chest. And as you exhale, glide the shoulders down. And then breathe in, push the floor away as you lift up. Roll the shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up. Chest lifts, the shoulders are down the back. Inhale. And exhale, open up. Keep the chest lifted as you glide the shoulders down. Inhale. And as you exhale, open up, shoulders down. One more. Deep breath, pushing the floor away as you lift up, shoulders roll forward. Exhale, lift up, glide the shoulders down the back. Release, flow your arms out to side. Extended warrior variation. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Bring your left arm around the back, tucking it onto your thigh by your hip. Feel for pressing down into your right leg. As you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Now breathe in, lift belly. Lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep moving chest up towards your chin. But as you exhale, relax your left shoulder away from your left hip. Now breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And exhale, relax your jaw. Ground down. Feel as if you're grounding down into your right foot. As you breathe, keep gliding your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone towards your left heel. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your right foot. Step back for pigeon. Ease your right foot slowly towards the left edge of the mat. And then pigeon. If your back is tweaking up your knees, I need that you sit down onto your hip sit bone and fold diagonally over your shin. Otherwise, straighten your left leg. Bear down into pelvis, breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding over your right shin, feet are active. Breathe to lower back, you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale as you fold. Now breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And exhale as you fold. 2 more breaths in, deep breaths. As you exhale, as you fold, pull your belly in, glide your right thigh forward as you reach your left leg back. 1 more breath in, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back. Step it back for downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend the elbows. Do turbo dog. You're squeezing. You're wrapping the shoulders. Feel as if you're squeezing elbows towards each other. Press into both feet as you breathe in. Spread your ribs. Spread the upper back. As you exhale, reach your sit bones back. Squeeze your elbows in. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale as you lengthen back, heels to floor. On your next breath, as you breathe in, step your triangle, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Straighten your left leg. Arms are reaching out to side. From here, press your left foot to floor, breathe in and lengthen. Don't clap, keep lifting side ribs. You're using your oblique muscles to lift away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, you're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. That left hand will be on the floor, on a block, the ankle, the calf, or shin. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lifting your side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, glide your right hip back and reach your left arm away from your left ear, chest opening. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, feel as if you're tucking your left sit bone under. Half moon, place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand to the floor about 12 inches forward. As you press into your left foot, breathe in, glide your body forward, lift your right foot off the floor, and reach back into that right heel. You're going further, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your left foot. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting your side ribs and belly away from your left thigh and hip. And exhale, reach your right leg away from you, reach your right arm to sky. You're going further, bend your right knee, grab hold of your ankle or foot for quarter moon. And then breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're reaching your right thigh and knee away from you. Breathe to lower back, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, you're sending your right thigh away from you. Vertical split, bring both hands to the floor, and then reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. Walk your hands closer towards your standing foot, And as you press your left foot down, breathe in, move belly away from thigh. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you reach your right leg up towards the sky. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Step your right leg back and step left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. With chest, push forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Push and floor away in downward dog. Triangle, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Straighten your right leg. Your arms are reaching out to side. As you press into your right leg, breathe in. Reach your right arm down towards the floor. Ankle, calf, floor block, or shin. Left arm is reaching to sky. Press into your right leg. As you breathe, feel for gliding your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone to navel. Reach your left arm up, reach it back away from your ear. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back. Keep pushing the floor away with your right foot. Head to ankle, place your left hand onto left hip, bend your right knee, right hand is to the floor. Now breathe in as you press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up, and then lift it all the way up as you reach it back. If you can go further, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Pressing into your right foot, breathe in, lift your side ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, reach your left heel away from you as you reach your left arm to sky. You're going further today, bend your left knee, reach your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle or foot for quarter moon. And as you breathe out, reaching your left thigh away from you. Now breathe in and lift your side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, send that left leg away, reach it back. Breathe to heart, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're moving your left thigh away. Release your hands, both hands are to the floor, vertical splits. You're standing on your right foot, breathe in, lengthen belly away from right thigh. And exhale, reaching your left leg out, reach it up towards the sky. Walk your hands closer towards your standing foot. And then as you breathe in, telescoping ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, push the floor away as you reach your left leg straight up. One more breath like this, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands to the floor, step your left leg back, and then step right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior 2, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Arms are reaching out to side, the front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Press down with the outer edge of your right foot, and then press down with your front foot, so you're moving the thighs away from each other. Head to ankle prep. Place your left hand onto left thigh. You're tractioning your thigh towards the left. Your right hand is reaching towards your right foot, ankle, or the floor, or you can have a block. You're pressing into your left leg, breathing, glide your ribs away from the left leg. And as you breathe out, glide your left thigh away from you. Your forehead is moving towards your right shin. Now balloon the breath into your left side ribs. And as you breathe out, arc your ribs towards your left knee as you bring your forehead towards your right shin, right ankle. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep moving the thigh, left thigh away from you. Inhale, release. Turn your left foot forward. Plank stretch. Bring your right hand takes hold of the right ankle. Left arm is coming around, it takes hold of the right ankle. Breathe into your left side ribs. Balloon the ribs towards your left side, left knee. And as you exhale, fold. You're bringing your forehead towards your right shin. Bend your left elbow. Your left elbow is reaching to the floor. Now breathe in. Feel for lengthening side ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, your forehead is onto touching your right shin. Your left elbow reaches the floor. Feel on the next breath as you feel lengthening your side ribs away out towards your left armpit. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Keep moving your forehead towards the right shin. Keep reaching left elbow to floor. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so that the hands are either side of your front foot. Pigeon is your next pose. This is pigeon, sternum to foot. So bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And you're coming down. Your left foot is at a right angle. Sit down onto your left sit bone and take hold of the arc of the foot with left foot with both hands. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, bring sternum towards your left foot. Both feet are active. If you can, straighten your right leg, straighten your right leg. As you breathe, feel for gliding left ribs away from left hip. And exhale as you move your sternum closer towards that left foot. Deep breaths, inhale. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Keep reaching your right leg away from you. Deep breaths. And exhale as you fall. One more breath, breathing into where you feel this most. And exhale. Then inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes of your right foot and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Tuck your shoulders down, squeeze your elbows back to hips. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. If you want to go deeper, bend the elbows, do turbo dog, squeeze your elbows in. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior two. And from warrior two, you're moving into head to ankle prep. Your right hand is onto right thigh. Your left arm is reaching towards your left foot. Try not to let your right knee turns inward. So keep moving the thigh towards the right. Press into your right foot. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, traction your right thigh towards the right. You're bringing your forehead towards your left shin, left ankle. As you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, move your right thigh towards the right. Balloon the breath into right side ribs. Feel as if the ribs are opening towards your right knee. And exhale, move. You're drawing chest, your forehead is moving towards your left shin. Inhale, release. Turn your right foot forward. And then reach your left hand, takes hold of the left ankle. Is that right? And your right hand takes hold of the right ankle. Now press down into your right leg, breathing. Glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, you're bringing your forehead towards your left shin. Bend your right elbows reaching to floor. As you inhale, keep ballooning the breath into right ribs. And exhale as you fold a little deeper. Keep bringing your forehead towards your left ankle, left shin. Your hamstrings are tight, your knees are bent. Otherwise, keep lengthening on the breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath like this, deep breath. Exhale as you come in. Inhale, release. Your hands are either side of your left foot, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, turbo dog. Bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows in, feel you're wrapping the shoulders. Now breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back with breath. Exhale, reach your sit bones back, move chest to knees, tuck your elbows in. Feel the broadening into upper back. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, push back. Feel as if you're opening your armpits back to knees. On your next breath, as you breathe in, warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat, push the floor away.
Carlton, we forgot pigeon.
Pigeon.
We've got the pigeon sternum to.
Thank you. Pigeon, your right foot, thank you, is towards your left hip. Your right foot is at a right angle, and you're taking hold of the foot with both hands. Oh, there's something missing. Press down into your right sit bone, lift out of right side. And as you breathe out, moving your chest towards your foot. As you inhale, keep feeling for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold closer, keep moving chest towards the foot. Keep sending your left leg back if you can. Breathe to sternum. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. One more breath. And release. Hands under the shoulders. Step your right leg back for plank. No, for downward facing dog. And then bend the elbows for turbo dog. As you breathe in, breathe to sternum. And exhale, pull your belly in and reach back, sit bones back. Now wrap the shoulders, elbows bent slightly, wrap the shoulders as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. And one more like this, deep breath. And exhale, lengthen back, sit bones are reaching back. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. From here, twisting warrior. Press into your right leg, breathe in, reach your right arm over your left thigh. Left arm is on top, make a fist or hands into prayer position. Press back, lengthen, press back into right leg, breathe in, lengthen through right side of body. As you press your left foot to the floor, twist to left. Now breathe to sternum, feel for moving chest bones forward. Press your left foot to the floor and feel as if you're gliding left side ribs away from left hip. Now breathe to where you're feeling this most. And as you exhale, as you roll your chest towards the left, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Then inhale, release. Hands to the floor. Place your right knee down. Your next pose today is twisting lunge interlock. So your right arm is coming up, it's over your left thigh, and then left arm is around the back and bind the hands.
you're not able to bind, then use a strap. The strap is under your left thigh. The left arm is around the back. Use a strap, bind the hand, bind with a strap. If you don't have a strap, your right hand is onto left. Your right hand is onto left hip grab hold of clothing, and your left arm is onto right hip, grab hold of clothing. Now breathe in, lengthen ribs away from waist. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist away from your left thigh. Now breathe in as you lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're lifting chest towards the sky. Now breathe, reach to sternum. And as you exhale, both shoulders are away from your ears. Then release. Your next pose today is pigeon, twisting pigeon towards the foot. So your left foot moves towards the right edge of the mat. Straightening your right leg if you can. If you can, your left elbow tucks into the arc of your left foot and your right hand is on top. If you're not quite there, then you can do sternum to foot. And sometimes I use a block against the foot and then twisting away from the block. So as you breathe, keep lengthening belly away from the top of thighs. And as you exhale, twisting towards the right. Feel for pressing down into sit bone and then lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. And as you twist towards the right, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe to sternum. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Push and flow away in downward dog. If you want to go further, bend the elbows, do turbo dog. Wrap the shoulders as you squeeze your elbows in. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away. You reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Twisting warrior as you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. As you breathe out, left elbows over the right thigh knee. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Your right hand is on top. Now breathe as you press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, glide your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back. Now feel as if you're anchoring the edge of your left foot to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen from there. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're curling pubic bone to navel, opening into lower back, opening to sacrum. Now breathe to sternum. Press your right foot to the floor as you move your belly away from your right thigh. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot back a couple of inches and set up for twisting lunge interlock. So if you're using a strap, the strap is under the thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm is up. Exhale, left arm is over and then under your right thigh. Left right arm is around the back where you bind the hands under your right thigh, or use a strap to bind. Press into your left shin. As you breathe in, balloon the breath into your left side ribs. And as you press your right foot to the floor, feel for lengthening right side ribs away from your right hip. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen right side ribs away from your right hip. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath.
Now as you exhale, push the floor away with your right foot and glide your right hip back. As you breathe, balloon the breath into left side ribs. As you exhale, push the floor away, right foot away, glide the shoulders away from ears. Inhale, release. Pigeon, twisting pigeon towards your foot. So your right foot is coming towards the left edge of the mat. The right foot is at a right angle, and aim to straighten your left leg if you can. Your right elbow is tucked into the arc of your right foot, and your left hand is on top, as you would for warrior or any of the twisting warriors. Press into your right sit bone. Breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And exhale, feel as if you're arcing your chest away from your right foot. Both feet are active. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Breathe to sacrum and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Push the floor away. So push the floor away as you twist towards the left. Inhale, release. Your hands are either side of the hands under the shoulders, step back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, curl your toes under and press back for downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward facing dog. On your next breath, lunge with your back toes curled under, so breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Keep the hands to the floor. Curl the toes under of your right foot, right heel is straight up. Draw your left knee forward, left foot forward slightly, so your back foot is straight. And then bring your hands onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward. And if you can go further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press back into that right heel and breathe in, lengthen ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, go deeper, push the floor away with your left foot. As you breathe in, push the floor away with left foot, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. Engage, feel your glutes are now engaging. Last breath in here, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Your next pose is twisting warrior interlock. So ease your left foot back slightly, or actually place your right foot to the floor and ease your right foot forward slightly. And as you inhale, you're reaching your right arm over your left. Slide your arm under your left thigh. Left arm is around the back and bind the hands. For interlock, we'll use your strap. Now press into your left foot and then breathe in, lengthen your belly away from pelvis. And exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Feel for reaching back to the edge of your right foot and then breathe in, lengthen ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, press the floor away with your left foot, glide your left hip back. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, move the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. So next pose is extended. Your right hand is coming down to the outside of your left foot. And your right knee is off the floor. Reach your left arm out, up towards the sky. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, reach your right arm straight up.
One more breath, deep breath, keep lengthening your right ribs away from right hip. And exhale as you open up towards the sky. Left arm reaches up. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lunge with your back toes curled under. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Reach your left heel away from your left knees off the floor. Bring your hands onto your right thigh, traction your thigh forward. You can stay here, but if you can go further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into your right foot. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting belly away from thigh. And as you exhale, reach back into your left heel. Both feet are active. Breathe and keep lifting out of lower back. And as you exhale, taking this a little deeper, keep feeling as if your right thigh is reaching forward. Last breath in this. Inhale. Exhale, release. Step your left foot forward only a couple of inches and then move it towards the left edge of the mat. Extended, not yet, twisting warrior interlock. So as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right thigh. Wrap it under the right thigh, right arm is around the back and bind, or use a strap to bind. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Right hip bone is back. Breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, twist towards the right, send your left heel away from you. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're opening toward the right. Release your left arm down towards the floor on the outside of your right foot. And then as you breathe in, sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Extended twisting warrior. Now breathe in and lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, roll opening towards the right. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum on the next breath. And as you exhale, feel as if you're reaching your left heel away from you. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your right foot. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor weight in downward dog. If you want to go further, bend the elbows, do turbo dog. Wrap the shoulders. Now breathe into upper back. Broaden the upper back with breath. And exhale, wrap the shoulders as you reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. On the next breath, bend the knees, step or hop your legs between the hands and come all the way on down. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana, toes are flexed back towards the shins. Bring your hands forward, taking hold of your toes. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. So as you breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward over your shins, over your feet. Now breathe in, breathe to lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold, belly's in. As you breathe, feel as if you're breathing into armpits, lengthening armpits away from top ribs. Exhale as you fold. Now taking 2 more breaths, giving yourself time just to feel the sensations, the physical sensations, the emotional sensations that are coming up for you. Don't force this, don't fight this, just allow yourself to feel the pose. Then inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. You need a strap. This is shin bound spinal twist in half lotus. Straighten your right leg. Tuck your left foot onto your right hip. Place the strap around your left ankle or foot. And then bring the strap towards your left hip. Bring your right hand all the way around by your left hip and grab hold of the strap. As you inhale, reach your left arm is up, opening left side ribs. As you breathe out, the hand is down on the outside of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. You might be able to take hold of the ball of your right foot with left hand. Press into left sit bone, breathe in, lift out of left side. And as you exhale, as you ease your right shoulder back, press the ball of your foot into the palm of your left hand. If you have that, if that's accessible to you. And then breathe to sternum, feel your lifting chest up. And as you exhale, as you glide your right shoulder back, the ball of your foot presses into left hand. Sit bones presses down, breathe in, and feel your lengthen your left side ribs up. And exhale, glide your right shoulder back, the ball of your foot presses forward. So feel this opening into side ribs, right up into lower back and sternum. Inhale, release, and then change. Straighten your left leg. Tuck your right foot in so that the right heel is by your hip for lotus. Bring your half lotus, bring your strap, if you're using the strap, by your right hip. Your left arm is around the back, you're grabbing hold of the strap by your right hip. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up as you open right side ribs. As you breathe out, reach it forward and take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Running down into right sit bone, breathe in, lift out of right side. And as you exhale, as you glide your left shoulder back, reach the ball of your left foot into the palm of right hand. And then breathe in to lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you open up, left shoulder's back, your left foot is reaching forward into palm of hand. Now breathe to sternum, chest lifts. And as you exhale, you're opening up, shoulders away from your ears. One more breath like this. Inhale. And exhale as you open up. Inhale, release. Release your legs. Lie down onto your backs for your final pose, Shavasana. You have a block and you want to really open the front of your body, open into hips, you can place a block under your lower back, so the block is just by your sacrum. I would usually can either straighten the legs and then lie back. Sometimes that's quite uncomfortable, and then you feel this opening. So you can pad the block if you wanted to do that, or a really nice opening for hips is to bring the soles of your feet together and then let your body just relax. If you feel that is strong onto your neck, then use a towel or blanket just to give your neck a little bit more support.
So as you lie here now, allow yourself just to completely relax, softening the back of skull, relaxing your forehead, and relax your eyes. Feel the sense of focus as you look straight up into your third eye, and then just visualize what is coming up for you. Staying with the immediate sensations of what comes up. Relax your jaw. So this is a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side, helping to release down into your jaw bones, into your masseter muscles, down into neck, into scales muscles, and letting these areas relax as much as you can. Relax your collarbones, and then let your shoulders glide away from your ears, creating a little bit more space and lengthening for your neck. Relax your upper back. Just let it go and feel your back as it spreads to the floor, to your mat. And then relax your mid back. As you work towards, if you're sending sit bones to heels, and then relax your thighs, your pelvis. Let go of your back of your thighs, your hamstrings, and your front of your thighs, your quadriceps. Let your knees relax. And then relax your calves, your shins and ankles. Relax your heels. Relax your feet and toes. Now relax your belly. And as your belly relaxes, it helps to open your back even more. Relax your diaphragm. And relax your sternum. Feeling for that softness around your heart. Now relax your arms, your shoulders. Relax your triceps and biceps. And soften elbows. Relax your forearms, your wrists. And relax your hands and fingers. Completely relax. Still your mind. And then allow yourself to let go as if you're in a safe space. Let yourself go knowing that you will be held. As you lie here now, begin to feel the edges of toes, edges of fingers, the edges of your own skin. Feeling those openings into hips, into pelvis. On your next breath, stretch your body in a way that feels good to you. And then bend the knees and move your knees to chest. Roll to your left side towards your heart center. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest and then breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming into a seated position, sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Your hands, bring your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch your sternum, and maybe feel the beat of your own heart. Now give yourself a moment and notice how you feel, and congratulate yourself for your practice, to thank your body for allowing you, enabling you to move through your practice today. Really good focus, great energy. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. As we finish with a deep breath and exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.